Outlaw beats.
Top of the top. It's beyond alarm clock. It's Custom Chuck with my main man, D-Son.
Yo,
the
yo,
League of
yo,
Extraordinary
yo.
Chicagoans morning show. We back again, man.
Back again, man.
Back again, man.
Made it
Feel
through
good
another
to be here.
week.
Another week, but this week is real different.
Yeah.
Get right into it, bro. The capital. The capital, United States of America, was infiltrated by whoever. And there's some consequences. A lot of, a group of people infiltrated and occupied the capital of the United States of America for the first time ever. The first time the Confederate flag has ever been in the capital of the United States, the White House. And that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Movie shit.
It's crazy. Like all those movies we've seen about like Olympus has fallen and the Capitol getting attacked and shit. Like this was crazy.
Terrorism, boy. Home terrorism, boy.
In the simplest form. Like they really, on the day, the electoral college was to count the electoral votes. The Capitol was stormed. You know, I mean, they didn't really, it wasn't taken by much force. It wasn't much resistance in the Capitol to keep them out and away. I think.
Just, you know, like it's crazy because, you know, I was asleep and I woke up and, you know, I'm getting like all these forwards and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
Same.
I ain't thinking nothing about it. You know what I mean? I go on Facebook, I see everybody talk about it. So I'm like, okay, let me just see what the hell going on, bro. That shit looked like a movie.
It looked like it was I've been on a lot of movie sets and it looked like a movie.
I was like, so you mean to tell me
this is happening right now?
You mean to tell me, you know, them people, you know what I'm saying? Those people.
Those people who did that.
You know what I mean? Those people.
Oh, and we trying to know who they are now.
Oh, yeah.
The Federal Bureau of Investigations is finding out who these people are.
I'm just, and we said this before, or we said this offset before the cameras was rolling, before the mics got hot. Like, they ain't got shit to do with us, though.
That got nothing to, it does and it doesn't, right? Because this is the country we live in right now, and that is our capital, you know, and it was infiltrated by a group of people that have nothing to do with us.
You know, I think the crazy thing about the entire thing is not just the fact that motherfuckers really woke up and said, we about to do this.
Yeah. Did it.
I think the craziest thing about it is just that, you know, I like the fact that America now can see the reality of the world that we living in right now.
Yes, ugly.
Like face that beast.
Yeah.
That ain't like you said, it ain't got nothing to do with us. Y'all need to look that shit in his eyes. You know, the monster you created. Because it's something to be said when people really say, you know, if you're not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem.
Big facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Look at that beast. Understand that this is something that could have been tamed long time ago. We didn't do it. You didn't do it. So now, this is what happens. You understand what I'm saying? Like, now this is what happens. So now you look at that, you see, like, look, these people, at this point, they don't get, they not caring. You know what I'm saying? They not caring if it's black or white right now. They come, this let you know exactly how these people feel. You know what I'm saying? And they did it to you.
To the people who,
you know
to the government,
mean?
To the
system. They did it to the system. They did it to the government.
To the whole country.
It's like you look at it. It's like you look at it now as a black man. It's like you look at it now. You be like, you know, now you see how we feel every damn day.
Every day. How outraged we feel every single day. But no black person in a right fucking mind would think to do that because we don't have that white privilege mentality. Like, I would never, like, how fast. And I'm just talking about the two pictures that we've seen.
How you wake up and say, yo, we own this.
The protest and how the Capitol looked when Black Lives Matter was there.
Yeah.
Full on Army, SWAT, National Guard, and then minimal officers and footage of officers actually opening doors and letting people into the Capitol was the total opposite and dichotomy of it for me. It's like you see how these people really don't care. They really do. You talk about us not caring as far as black people, minorities, and poverty-stricken. We don't care. No, we care.
Yeah. Like
they don't care.
They throw away all these. They throw around all these. You know, all these words for black protest. You know what I mean? For Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? What they be
calling
riots and all this stuff. Y'all,
looting,
like looting and all that stuff, bruh.
This was terrorism.
All right, listen. Listen, couple of, and y'all know, little Gary and little Ron. Yeah,
It's
know,
bad apples in every bunch.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they hit a couple of licks during the looting. They hit a couple of licks. Yeah, they hit a couple of licks during the looting, but little Gary and Ron wasn't storming no Capitol, though.
Not at all. They weren't trying to take down the country. These people were trying to take down and stop the country. Bro. The Electoral College is part of the country, the system. They were trying to take down
no
the
shame.
system.
No shame. You know what I mean?
No mask in COVID.
No mask.
The funniest thing I seen about it was like, if you would have just wore a mask, no one would have known who you were. But you wanted to be so known and wanted to be so out here that you took your mask off, and now you're going to be investigated by the FBI.
And this is a morning show, so you know what I'm saying? I try to make sure that I watch my language on the morning show, man. But sometimes, you get in that bag. You understand what I'm saying? You get in that bag. But, with that being said, though, like they say, hey, listen, all black people ain't the only ones. That's the men words, bro.
Man, listen. There was some real. Man, listen. All I say about it is, it don't got nothing to do with me.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
But
bro.
I will bring up this point too that I saw Carrie Hilson. And Carrie Hilson, hopefully you somehow see this. I love you. And you got to tell me no to my face. She's going to be my friend no matter. She got to tell me no. Chuck, I just want to be friends. It's not like that. Let's just be cool. I don't want to be more than friends. Yeah. She has to tell me that to my face, and that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. E-Dub, what's up, E-Dub?
E-Dub, what's up? Happy birthday. What's the solution? You want to hit on that, Chuck?
Yeah, the solution first is taking care of your home first. As far as the solution for us or the country, I think the solution for us as a people is we take care of ourselves first. You take care of your home. You take care of your family. You hold the people around you to a certain standard that you can maintain and take care of yourself. As far as the country goes, this shows how really messed up and broken the country really is from all aspects.
Divided.
Everybody is divided and everybody's hurt and everybody's messed up. So if we don't start to address the situations that can get people equality in the country, then every group is going to storm when they're upset about something. Mm-hmm. They're always going to be upset. A group is always going to be upset. If we don't have things in place to kind of speak on those, it's always going to be like get minority leaders in place and getting the voice of the minorities in there so we can do more to help each other.
I feel like the solution is the government staring that beast in the eyes.
And have to deal with it.
Having to deal with it.
You have to deal with that.
You understand? And literally having to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? As far and I agree as far as like individually, we can only do what we supposed to do every single day and handle our responsibilities and handle our business. You understand what I'm saying? Controlling what you can. Like, I hate to be so short-sighted with that because, a lot of times people I'm a real proponent of, taking care of what you can control. Like we just said, and, a lot of people misconstrue that with you just being shallow or being, short-sighted and not seeing the bigger picture, when the reality is sometimes the bigger picture is you literally just worrying about you and yours. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So the solution to me, I'm sorry for cutting you off, Chuck. The solution to me is literally the government staring that beast in the eyes and figuring out, look, this is what we got to do to bring justice, to bring equality, to shed light on the real racial tension that's going on in the country. Because let's just be real, over the last, we could probably go back to Obama, but this shit, it even go back further than Obama.
Oh, you know way further.
It even go back way further than Obama. The fact of the matter is the country consistently tries to hide the fact that it's a racial problem in America.
I think,
you know what I mean?
For me is, I study law school and everything.
Right.
This country is not built for equality, right? Mm-hmm. So now we're at a whole different time. 2021, we're still under the Constitution, rules and regulations of 1776. Shit has changed. We're living by the rules and regulations of 1776, 1800, even 1900. The world is so different now, and we're still held and controlled and, marred by these rules of the United States. The game is different. We have to change all the rules. And I know that's tough. That's hard. That's a big, reaching idea, but that's what I feel. Mm. This country is not built for equality, especially of people that are not white men. It's not built like that. The laws and regulations of this country are built for that white men stay successful and continue to be using the power that they have over all minorities to keep their power and control. Mm-hmm. If we don't change that, the rules, the laws, the regulations, it'll stay the same. Mm-hmm. That's what this system is built for. America is a business system. Mm-hmm. It's not a country where they care about everybody. That's not what this is. This is a business system run by rules and regulations, written and controlled by white men. Until we change that or try to get into some form of changing of that, it's going to stay the same. Because they are the ones in power. They're the ones that make the laws, rules, and regulations and have the majority of the money. So that's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen like that. That's the solution to me, but that's a 3-year solution to a problem we have today. It took us 300 years. I mean, 300 years.
Yeah, I know
it's 300 years to get here now, and how fucked up this is not going to happen overnight
Tomorrow.
to where it's going to change.
Yeah.
It's going to take 200 more years to where we maybe see this shit get a little different. That's in my eyes.
Shout outs to DJ E-Dub, man, tuning in live, man.
Shout out E-Dub for that love, man. Thank you, bro.
And feel free, anybody on the live stream, man. We ain't got no problem answering questions. You know what I'm saying? We gonna try to make this thing a lot more interactive, especially since we live now. You know what I'm saying? Especially since we live now. So anytime you guys got questions on anything that we touching on, make sure y'all get in the chat, man, and be like, yo. You know what I mean?
Tune in, let us know.
We know what's going on. We gonna start hollering at y'all in there. Shout out to DJ E-Dub. E-Dub birthday was yesterday, man.
Shout out E-Dub, man. Like he's 21 years old and shit.
Yeah. You see him, man. You know, he shared him and Messiah birthday. Him and Messiah birthday
Shout
twins.
Messiah,
you know, Messiah birthday
foes.
was yesterday too,
big
man.
Foes.
Y'all showed him super love yesterday, man. Appreciate y'all.
Man,
you know,
please don't forget, like and subscribe all on Twitch. The LEC Pod Network. Like and subscribe us on Twitch. All our other platforms, you know, Instagram, Facebook. We got the Facebook fan page
Facebook,
up.
the League of
DSP,
Extraordinary
all that.
Chicagoans, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow that page, man. Tune in, man. We gonna just keep doing. We gonna keep doing some dope shit, man.
So back to my Carrie Hilson. Fuck all that. So back to Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson had a really good point about this that I wanted to bring up. She said, okay, how Trump and all his social media outlets have been either banned or shut down or blocked or whatever.
Right.
She said, okay, that's cool, but that sets a scary precedent. That's a scary precedent to have where our leader, and he is the president of the United States as of right now. As bad as he is, as fucked up as he is, however you want to slice it, the reality is he's the president. If social media platforms are allowed to really block him and shut him down, that's a precedent for moving forward. They can do that to other people. That's a dangerous road for us to be going down. So now when the next black president is in office and he's all this, and they shut him down, we can't, you know what I'm saying? That's the flip side of that coin.
I mean,
and that's a discussion we need to start being aware of.
But at this point, my man is he's a national security risk, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if a black president is in office, playing devil's advocate, and he's saying, we tired. Excuse me, we're tired. Black people are tired. Take back your communities. Take back everything. However, we got guns. Use your legal guns to protect you, your family, and take back what you want in your community. Don't let anybody infiltrate. And then what?
The other side of that is going to say, oh my, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what I'm seeing happening. That's what the precedent of the things that are happening right now. We're going to see the ramifications of this for a very long time. Very long time. There's some damaging stuff he's doing to us, man.
And you know, we've always talked about this, the importance of using your platform for the greater good. We talked about this a long time ago, many episodes back, man. You know what I mean? About having the responsibility, you know, to put the good gospel, for lack of a better word, good karma in the air, you know what I'm saying? Using your platform for the greater good, you know, for positivity, showing love amongst everybody. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of those guys who don't. Who doesn't? You know what I mean? He's one of those guys who doesn't. But granted, people knew this about him and still put him in. You understand what I'm saying? So even if you vote, like even if you voted for him, I really don't want to hear none from you.
Yeah. This is what you wanted.
Like, this is what you wanted.
This is what you signed up for.
We put a fucking reality TV star in the White House, bro.
He is a businessman, not a politician.
We put a reality TV star in the White House. You understand what I'm saying?
That was America at the time.
In the White House. Like, I mean, you know, how do you wake up and say, and I think we touched on this too, you know, think of how far, like you just said, we got a long way to go. Think of how far we've come to where we still in this divide where, you know, people out here would rather have a reality TV star in office instead of a white woman.
Instead of a white woman,
Instead of a white woman.
Big.
You understand what I'm saying? And
yes.
this is coming off a black president. No. We don't care about your experience. We don't care about your husband. We don't care about none of that. You ain't getting in, fam.
Women are fighting a tough fight too.
Yeah, women fighting a tough fight too.
That's why I said white men. This country is built for the success of white men.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. That's why the gym of the day we talked about. Mind your business.
Yeah, mind your business.
But really mind your business.
Speaking of minding your business, that's like Kyrie to some extent.
That's what I say. That's what we talk about this a little bit. Mind your business. Really take care of your business. Really take care of your business. Really focus on what you got to get, because this can be a distraction if you're really supposed to be taking care of your business.
100%.
Right? You know, we locked in. We on our grind, and we like, okay, they ain't got nothing to do with us. But you got to understand that this is built, and all this hoopla is to distract people from what they really need to be doing. And that's really taking care of your business, your family, your friends, get into your bag. Now, I don't know if Kyrie doing that. I don't know. You was telling me about it. You said he didn't play. The only thing I saw was he just was like, I don't want to play today.
Like that's literally how it went down though.
Was it a press release?
Like you know, they said you know, they like you know, all the different media outlets just dropped, you know, Kyrie won't be playing for, you know, for personal reasons. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean? Personal reasons. This is life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, life, people, you know.
And it's a new age. This is, you know, load management, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Then I believe they asked Steve Nash, like, yo, what's the deal with Kyrie? He was like, shit, like, I ain't heard from him. So I'm like, oh, so my man just no call, no show. You know what I mean?
Wait, Steve said he hasn't heard from him?
He ain't heard from him. He said he texted him, he called him, got no response. I'm like, so my man literally just no call, no show. You know what I mean? I think we going on like what, game 3 or 4 without Kyrie or whatever.
Whoa, this wasn't a one-game thing.
No, it's not a one-game thing.
Is this still going now?
It's still they still haven't heard from him. Now, word is it just came out this morning. That, you know, that Kyrie Irving is completely off the grid. You understand what I'm saying? However, there are reports, there's Instagram stories that show him partying with Drake in Toronto, like last night or something. Hey, man.
Shout out my homeboy Marcus, who loved Kyrie so much.
So I'm like, yo.
Mind your business.
So I'm trying to figure out.
Mind your business for real. What are you doing?
Now, you know, Kyrie kind of been on this, you know.
Let's say eccentric.
Yeah. He's kind of been on this, I guess, this journey or whatever that he's going on. You know what I mean, right now, because, you know, the first thing I thought about when it said personal, I'm thinking, I mean, you know, like I said, life happens, you know, it would have been nice. I mean, you getting paid, you know, you getting paid a pretty penny. I wish I can, you know, not show up. You getting paid a pretty penny, you know what I mean? But we off that though. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, no, like, man, you know, maybe he like really got some shit going on.
COVID,
you know,
a baby on the way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe
somebody
really
got hurt.
Yeah, you know, maybe
he can just be having a tough day, which is okay. That's why I said I wanted to qualify. So it wasn't one day, it wasn't one game.
It's been multiple.
It's multiple games. It's ongoing.
Yeah.
He hasn't contacted anyone as far as coaching staff and organization.
Yeah.
And there's been reports, and we don't know, I didn't see him, but you say that it's pretty credible that he was out partying with Drake in Toronto.
So and you know, I was even willing to give him the out because I'm thinking like, okay, because you know Kyrie, you know, he's been real vocal about
the injustice of the league and stuff like that. So we can just be saying
like that. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's also could be his way of doing a silent protest.
For sure.
Again, doing what you want.
Yep. As you should.
You again doing what you want. You know what I'm saying? Minding your business. You know, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's a silent protest thing that he got going on, you know? Because, you know, again, he gets in that bag at times. He's deep in that bag.
Yes.
Right? With the social injustice in the league and things like that, you know? But then the report come out that he was partying with Drake. I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe he just really, really don't like his job anymore. You know what I mean?
And that's crazy to say that, but how real that is.
Yeah, you know.
These are still real people. As much as we say, do what you want to do, take that big leap, take that step, don't ever be afraid to, you know, really start over and do what you want to do. Professional athletes, celebrities, and entertainers can feel that way too.
Yeah.
He's what, man, let's say 25 maybe?
Yeah, if that.
It may be 25, maybe 26. Yeah. And he's like, all right, I've been playing basketball for my whole life. I've been a pro my whole life. The injustices of it is crazy. The system in the NBA is whatever. I can maybe just not want to really do this shit no more.
Yeah, the important thing is when we're talking about, you know, celebrities and athletes, you know, I think the most important thing is to realize that these people go through real life shit too.
Very
and they
much
are humans too. You know what I mean? So
their jobs are just a portion of their day like everybody else.
So I want to make sure, you know, that I personally give athletes and celebrities and people who who live, because they live differently than, differently than everybody else.
Absolutely.
The amount of pressure that they have to go through to get to where they're going every single day,
Absolutely.
365, 24/7.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I want to be sensitive to the fact that, Kyrie
could be going through something.
Need
some days off, man. I've been going through some shit. Let me just go party, kick it with my homeboy, kick it a little bit.
You know what I mean?
That's fine.
I am curious to know.
But the communication is where I'm not, like, if you're not telling anyone and you have other people who are relying on you, livelihoods,
your team,
coaches, teammates, the organization, giving you hundreds of millions of dollars, you need to tell somebody what you're doing. That's grown man. Now you're being childish.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go off and just figure it out, that's fine. Have your days, but let us know.
And I totally agree with, because I felt the way when I was working any job I've ever had.
You're totally allowed to do that.
All because you pay me does not mean I'm a slave to the job.
You do not control my life.
Does not mean I'm a slave to the job. You know
at
what
all.
I mean? I got kids. No, I'm not finna wake up at 3 a.m. and go to wherever I gotta go because you can't find nobody to come in at such and such time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? No, I'm not finna take the time on my personal day off to come in. I'm trying to spend time with my girl and my kids, and I'm just trying to breathe because I've been working 5 days a week. I want my weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want
find somebody else. That's why you own the business.
So exactly. You know what I mean? So I say that to say this, you know what I mean? Whatever Kyrie got going on, and it could be nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it literally could be nothing. It could literally be, you know what? Basketball just ain't for me no more. I got a lot of other things going on, or other things that I'm trying to do in my life. You know what I mean? It's just too much for me. He could be one of those guys, who really don't like the limelight, who really don't like the
he's figuring that out now as he grows.
He don't want that as he grows.
Cool.
Like, you got to remember, if you really want to get technical, I mean, in real terms, Kyrie's still a kid.
That's what I just said. He's young. He's still figuring things out as a man. All that is okay, but communication with your organization, and if you're talking about friends and brotherhoods, KD, and people that rely on you, their livelihoods rely on you, say something. Yo, I'm fucked up right now. Just give me a week or two or whatever.
Yeah.
And then and let them handle it how they handle it. But if you don't give them the option to control what you're causing, come on, man, that's not good business as a man. You're not standing on whatever you got going on. You can't tell me morally you standing on that, because you're not even giving us the opportunity to take care of ourselves on the back end of what you doing. You know what I'm saying? That's selfish and childish to me. Let somebody know, bro, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Even if it's KD, like, nah, bro, this shit kind of whatever, and let him or whatever, but do something. Because you have a lot of people's livelihoods relying on you. And to just pimp off and go kick it with Drake in Toronto ain't it. That ain't it.
Allegedly. We gonna throw allegedly out there.
We say allegedly and if.
Yeah, we
all ifs and all alleged, but come on, man, we got to do better. We got to do better. Like we said, using our platform and positions for positivity, positive influence, and positive output for the people who look like us.
Yeah.
How many young kids just look up to Kyrie as an idol?
Yeah.
Come on, man, understand that. And I'm not saying you got to be a super role model, but let somebody know what's going on.
It's pressure, man.
Yeah.
It could be like, it's pressure, man. Being a role model is pressure.
A lot. And a lot comes with that job. And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Like you said, he's totally allowed to not want to play professional basketball anymore.
Yeah.
But that is your job. That is your profession. And you're affecting other people. Don't forget, y'all, subscribe to Twitch, the LEC Pod Network, all our other DSPs as well. Monday night, last night, the Ohio State got that ass beat, boy. Beat to sleep. We watched it last night. I was at your crib, watched it last night. Shout out Messiah again. Happy birthday, Double M.
He was chilling.
Super chilling. Tried to stay up all night and watch the game. You was hating on him a little bit. I appreciate that, G.
My man didn't want to get up this morning.
Hey, listen, it's the national championship, bro. It's his birthday.
I'm like, my man, it's Tuesday morning. Like, you ain't got to go to daycare, but you got to get up out of here, because I got to go, you know what I'm saying?
You got to get up out of here.
Because it ain't no way I can bring you to the pod. He try to take over the whole joint. You know, the background and stuff. But yeah, they got styled on.
Man,
that's all.
The Ohio State
got
beat to sleep last night.
They got styled on. What was that, 52-24?
Yeah.
52-24. They put up 52 on them boys.
Yeah, man. Slim, I don't know what your boys was doing, man, but y'all need to go back to the drawing board. Hey, beat to sleep last night, Slim. He know who he is.
Shout out to 76 East, man.
Shout out 76 East, man. But so Nick Saban, 7 national championships, 1 at LSU, 6 at Alabama.
He actually cried last night.
Yeah, past Bear Bryant.
Yeah.
Legendary, bro.
Yeah, man.
And the disparity in the skills and ability last night was crazy. And I personally think Sark was the MVP. the offensive coordinator for Alabama, Steve Sarkisian, former coach at University of Washington and USC.
He
won the game for him last night.
USC, my boys.
Putting those guys in position to that they were flawless with their abilities, like they were wide open, and then just made a couple plays.
He earned that bag he getting from Texas last night.
Oh yeah,
as if he didn't already earn it, but he really
shout out Sark.
Like he left Alabama with something special last night because them boys was in a bag on offense, bro. Everybody, Najee Harris, Devontae Smith, Mac Jones, you know what I mean? And they did it without Jalen Watt, basically.
Man,
like they got a farm over there,
yeah,
man.
It's,
like
it's really next man up. They got 5-star recruits that are on the depth chart at third positions at linebacker, receiver.
And they cool
the
with
next
that.
guy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my chance.
Yeah,
my junior, senior year, I'm gonna win 1 or 2. Devontae Smith got 2 national championships, Heisman Trophy, top 10, 5 pick.
Yeah,
thank you.
He liked that.
After Jerry Jeudy, and then also this is the discussion people were having. Devontae Smith versus Jerry Jeudy.
Not Jerry Jeudy. I'll take Jerry.
It's not even close. If you play football for real, and no, it's not even close. And
no
we were watching last night.
Devontae nice.
Devontae's nice.
Jerry Jeudy
is different. He's different. That's the difference between a receiver and a route runner.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jeudy has all the natural skills and ability, fast, strong, has some size, quickness, slew foot like you. So. The way he can plant his feet and go crazy. I know the way he can plant his feet and go is very different and unique from anybody else. Devontae's fast, quick, has those things, but Jerry Jeudy has skill already.
Mm-hmm.
You develop skill as you go on, but he has skill right now. And to say that they're the same or Devontae's better, you don't know football. And I know people said that, and I stand on that all day.
Prisoners of the moment, man. You know how it is, man.
But
he did go crazy though. Like he did in the first half, 12 receptions, 215 and 3 touchdowns.
Nuts.
My man, it's a lot of miles.
You still have to make the play. I don't care what your coach called. You still got to make the play. And he was making great reads. His IQ to me last night was more impressive than anything physically he did. I was seeing him read plays and read motions and make adjustments on the fly with his quarterback, Jones. They were flawless.
Yeah.
That's what you get with great coaching and the best players in the country. You put up 52 on anybody.
Let's talk about that great coaching, though. It's a lot of people, like I remember a lot of people used to like really, and they probably still do, like criticize Nick Saban. Mm-hmm. He only cares about winning. I mean, I don't know what coach don't. You know what I mean?
The good ones do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But like but he only cares about winning, not really relationships with his players and things like that. But it's one thing I've always noticed with Nick Saban. You know what I mean? He shows so much love to his players.
Yeah.
Like all the time. I've never seen him tell a kid, hey, you should come back this next year, even though you probably going in the top 5 to 10. I've never seen him even give off that type of vibe. I've always seen players run to him first when they make a big play, when they win a championship and things like that. You know what I mean? And I would like to know, because he doesn't do a lot of interviews and a lot of things like that. But I love to hear about his relationships with his players, especially his black players, because he has a plethora of them. I understand, you know what I'm saying? But I've always seen those guys go to Nick Saban and show him mad love.
I think he has a very unique
balance.
Yeah, because one, he got a plethora of them, like you said.
Yeah.
So they coming. The first rounders, they coming. They want to come to Alabama. He's built up that type of now, where the reputation speaks for itself. You come to Alabama, you're going to play on big-time TV. You're going to maybe play for a national championship 2 or 3 times while you're here. Mm-hmm. If you take advantage of that opportunity, you're probably going to go first round.
Right.
Sells itself.
Mm-hmm.
So to have that good relationship to where, hey, you don't have to stay, kid. I don't need you to stay to win because I got another one. I can show you love. I can tell you to go. I can do that. So I think it's a balance. Mm-hmm. Most coaches, when you get a special player, you want him there because he's helping you win and your job's on the line. Period. When you got 27 of those every year, it's easy to show love and tell them to go.
4 and 5 stars.
Yeah. So I think it's a good balance. He shows them love. He has built up the reputation of Alabama now to where it sells itself. Mm-hmm. And you win like that. You keep winning like that. Kids want to come. They know they're going to play for a national championship at least once or twice. Mm-hmm. You're going to play big time. You're going to play against the best. You're going to get a shot to go to the league and make some money.
And I think something that's kind of underrated about him, man, is that you can tell that he grooms great athletes and great men. because you often don't hear a lot about Alabama
players getting
in trouble. Alabama players getting in trouble for doing any type of thing. Anything illegal while they on campus at the school. Anything illegal while they get to the league. You know what I mean? Yeah. For the most part, those guys are either, top tier at their positions, you know what I mean, or good character guys.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I think he kind of people feel how they feel about him. People feel how they feel about a lot of coaches. I think for a while, what's my man? Not Jay Wright.
Jim Harbaugh?
No. Calipari. Even
college
basketball.
College basketball is a different beast to me, though.
Calipari used to get the same rap. Oh, he don't care about his kids. All he care about is winning. That's why he get the one and dones and things like that. But I remember they did this little small documentary on the Kentucky Wildcats. It came on ESPN. It was like a 2-day thing. This is when he brought in the killers, the Harrison twins, Pat Patterson. And then another
light-skinned buddy.
Jones,
yeah,
Willie
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah.
That's
Willie
what I was thinking.
He went into the Harrison twins crib, and he said, "Hey, listen, I want you guys to come to Kentucky. You know what I mean? But I ain't finna, you finna come. You gonna do things the Kentucky way.
Yeah.
I understand y'all averaging 20 and 30 right now.
He got the same thing. Yeah.
You getting 20 and 30 right now. Mm-hmm. I get that. But guess what? I got 6, 7, 8 other people that's averaging 20 and 30. And he told the kids, you can go any place else. You could probably go in. He ain't throw no names out there. You want to throw shade. He's like, you go to any other school and be the man. You go to any other school to be the man, but you come to Kentucky.
You're going to win.
Bro, you're going to win. I guarantee you're going to go in the first round. You might not be the man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we going to win. You know what I mean?
You're going to get paid.
And you're going to get paid at the end of the day.
Look at the Kentucky product. I don't think any other school in the last 5 or 10 years has put out the quality players that Kentucky has. Not even Duke. Remember when Duke was like, and I was the biggest Duke fan growing up. They didn't put out good pros.
Mm-mm.
Shane Battier was probably the best Duke pro. Maybe Brand. Carlos Boozer and Elton Brand. And I love Shane Battier. Shane Battier, one of my favorite players ever. But to put out good pros, and look who Kentucky has put into the league.
Come on, man.
John Wall.
Marcus Cousins, Eric Bledsoe.
They
was all on one team.
Devin Booker. Like the list keeps going on. They just put De'Aaron Fox. They just put out a new crop of them. So I think that they have put together a system to where those guys come in, they're good pros, they balling out, and they know what it is. Mm-hmm. You come in here to win, you come in here to become a pro, and you come here to go to the league. You can do it this way or go somebody else and do it that way. But you see the proof is in the pudding over here.
Yeah. With the racial climate going on in the world today, how important do you think that player recruiter program relationship with your players is at this point, especially when, let's just call a spade, more than half of these athletes are African American.
Oh, it's 70%.
You know what I mean? More than half.
Look at the NFL. I mean, look at the football field, 70, 80. If you're not on the O-line, D-line, if you're not on the O-line, you probably, that's where the white boys at. O-line and the quarterback. You ain't playing DB if you white, really. You might be as a safety, and then you're not gonna go to the league. Though it's like 2 of them, and they begin torched. Who was we watching last night?
We ain't seen Jason Sehorn in a while.
You feel me? So if you try to play DB, it's probably not. So I mean, yeah. My thing is, I thought we talked about this before. I thought what was so interesting was the push toward HBCUs, right? Because now it's about quality of life. If you know you're a star and you know you're going to get that bag and you have the exposure.
I'm getting there anyway.
I'm going to get there anyway, right? So now it's about what do I want my quality of life or my experience these 1, 2, 3 years to be. Now football, HBCUs have a long way to catch up. I think that's a different conversation. But basketball, where you can really do that, where it's take 2 or 3 freshmen and we can come in and make some noise, that's a very good conversation to have. I think with the racial climate now, sports is our biggest platform. Sports and music, and aside from music and entertainment, sports is our biggest platform. You see guys taking ownership of their roles and their positions as far as, LeBron James and these guys speaking out on all these issues and ownership and with the women's team in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like these guys are making strides. Yeah, these guys are making strides to say, hey, we want to put ourselves in positions to control things now.
It's arguably the best way sports and possibly music, arguably the 2 best ways to bring people together.
Absolutely, because all those are universal no matter what. We love music and we love sports. Yeah. So bringing those people together and showing our similarities and then putting people of minority in true position of ownership to where they can have say about things is one big step. Because now you have ownership, wealth, and influence. So now you have, if you own a professional sports team, you have some form of influence in that area.
Yeah.
You know, as far as
you sit at the table.
Goes. Yeah.
You sit at the table.
And now you get to make those decisions that can affect the environment and the community.
And I feel like that's always been one of the things that's always been one of the things that we as a people need to do. And like we say all the time, everybody got a job. You know
everybody got a job.
But to push the envelope and to push change, in order for you to do that, you have to find a way to get at the table.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find a way to get to the table.
Yeah, if you're not at the table, you're not making any.
You got to find a way to get to the table, whether that's,
whatever table that is. Yeah,
whatever table that is.
And whatever you can bring to the table.
Yeah, whatever table that is. Because it ain't got to be nothing as big as buying an NBA or NFL team or anything like that. It ain't got to be nothing that, that's spectacular. Because everybody can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? But if you could find a way to where you could put your print on the people who might be able to buy a team.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or, start your own thing. Not saying start your own basketball team or nothing. But I'm saying
start your own 501c3, stay relentless. You feel me?
Y'all see y'all. Yeah, stay relentless. We're getting that bad. We're getting that bad. But yeah, if you can find a way to get to create a platform to where now you can kind of push your platform to sit at that table.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or even create your own table and make noise whatever you're doing.
With you and your people.
That's a step.
Yes.
That's a step. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a step in the right direction. That's one of the things we keep trying to push on our platform on the League of Extraordinary Chicagoans, man. Building your brand, building your own.
Do it for you, because then you make the decisions. Like you said, we try to control our small bubble, our small circle. Yeah. And if you can control as much as you can, then you know what you're getting out of your life, right? Your food, if you don't like your job, get another job. If you can't find a good job, make one for yourself.
Make one. Yeah, make one.
That's what it is. That's the beauty of this country we're in. You can do that. Mm-hmm. You can do that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's the ability you have in America. You can create your own job. It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
If you want it to be easy, go get another job.
Yeah, go get another job.
Go get a job that's there for you. That's the easy part. The hard part is carving it out for yourself and getting something that makes you feel worth it.
I want everybody to be great, man. And
it's enough out here for everybody. You heard what I said? Oh, whoa. Bezos ain't number one no more. Did we talk about this? Elon Musk? Elon Musk is the most
now who is that?
Elon Musk? Tesla.
I'm gonna be Tesla. Okay,
yeah.
Right, cool.
Man, we gotta put these on Elon.
I ain't know that.
Jesus, go wow, Slim.
I ain't know that.
What is he? Oh,
hey, listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, he's going to the moon yesterday. What? He up there right now, sending motherfuckers to Ubers from space, bro. He like that. Elon like that.
That's what
Elon like that.
So Elon,
he got more money than Bezos. Put it like that.
Hey, check this out, Elon Bezos. If y'all watching this, hey, listen, we ain't asking for a lot.
It won't hurt you at all.
Give us 500.
That's it.
Just give us 500.
That's it.
We don't even want 500,000. Just give us 500.
We're gonna make it do what it do.
You know what I'm saying? We'll put you on that.
Yeah, we're gonna put you on that. See how that works.
Put you on that.
Come right back to y'all, man.
Come back to
what's up, man? But no, Elon, SpaceX.
Yeah.
So he's taking over Jeff Bezos as the most richest man in the world, hundreds of billions or some shit like that. I say that to say this: everybody getting it. It's enough out here for everybody. I want everybody to win. Yeah, wins don't equate to losses for me.
Yo, man, I'm glad you said that, man, because that's the thing with Chicago, man.
Especially Chicago.
Crab in a barrel, man.
Because opportunity is so scarce.
Everything is competition.
We feel like opportunity is so scarce because we're waiting for.
Yeah.
And this is me personally from Chicago having that mentality and having to change it. We're waiting for something big or somebody around us big to get it, and then we kind of want to, that'll help me, right? And if a person is successful, you feel like he's taken away from you because that in some way affects you negatively, but it doesn't, right? What you eat don't make me shit. It's enough money out here for everybody. If it's two men who each got 500 billion each, it's enough for everybody.
Money ain't never running out.
It ain't never running out. It's enough for everybody. But you gotta get on. You gotta mind your business.
That's the gem of the day right there. Minding your business.
You really have to find what your business is and take care of that and mind your business, because a lot of other shit will be distractions. Like other dudes winning, that can affect you if you're not securing yourself, if you ain't got your own stuff going on.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
I don't care. And Ross dropped a gem on me yesterday. Not personally, but I was watching. But in my mind, we was having a conversation. Shout out Rose. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the boss. Right. He gonna come see us real soon. I know he is, speaking into existence. But he said, I don't want to do nothing quick. I want to do it the right way. However long it takes, I want to do that, but I don't want to waste no time.
Yeah.
If it's a year for me to do something, I want it to take a year. Not 2 years because I was distracted. Not 2 years because I was hating on somebody else. Not 2 years because I didn't have a dedication and that it makes it longer. If it takes me 1 year to do something, I want it to take 1 year. I don't want to waste no time. When you got your own thing and when you focus and locked into your own lane and your own grind, what somebody else does doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
Because I know what I'm supposed to do and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
And it's going to take time. So you winning does not stop me.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. I'll holler at you when it's my time.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got to hate on nobody. It's enough money out here for everybody.
Like, man, I think the Chicago mentality is because, like what you said, Chicago is full of dogs.
Man.
Competitive, you know.
That's what makes us
very,
special
very
and different.
competitive.
Everything is competitive.
Very, very competitive, you know what I mean? Which can be a gift and a curse at
Absolutely.
the same time, you know what I mean?
Because you can compete with the wrong people.
Yeah. You could be, that's major key. You know what I mean?
Competing with the wrong people.
Like major key.
You at practice, going full speed, knocking your homeboy head off, giving him a concussion, breaking his leg. Game time, it's nobody with you on your team. You solo. Now it's 1 against 11 and you gonna get your ass beat. You know, that's what we doing. We breaking each other down instead of building each other up. And then you go out into the world and you dolo.
Yeah.
And you don't win and you wonder why it's fucked up because you just killed everybody on your team. You just hated on everybody on your team. You just throw salt on everybody on your team. You injured everybody on your team.
Talk that.
And now you out here by yourself and now you wonder why you by yourself. You did that.
Yeah. Being too
competing
much of
with
a
the
dog.
wrong people. Yeah,
Being too much of a dog.
The dog gotta learn to run with the pack.
Yeah.
You gotta learn to run with a pack.
Gotta have friends, bro.
You gotta learn to run with a pack
because
you're not gonna do this by yourself. It's not gonna work. If you're trying to accomplish anything great, trust me, you're not gonna do it by yourself. You're gonna need help. Get you the right pack and run with them.
Same thing like we said last week, you know, surround yourself with winners and people
that
who want
to see you win too,
yeah. People that want to see you win too. It's the same shit, man. It's the same shit. You can always still have that dog in you to want to get to the next level.
Never let that dog go nowhere.
That you will always keep that dog in you because that's going to be the thing that gets you to the next level. You know what I mean? But don't compete with the people that's going to have your back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't compete with the people that's going to have your back, man. And I think that's one of the things we say it all the time. Crab in a barrel, everybody feel like they got to be the first to do it.
Yeah, the first. I got to be the first.
Don't be the first. Like don't be the first. Try to do it the best way.
The right way. The most efficient way.
The most efficient way. The right way.
We playing a different game.
Yeah.
We playing for forever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of guys not playing for forever.
Yeah.
A lot of guys playing for the 30-second likes on the YouTube and the stream. And, you know, that's what they playing for. And I get it.
I love the hustle, man. I love it.
I'm playing for forever.
Said all the time, coming from a music background, you understand what I'm saying? Understanding that, you know, feeling like I was one of the best out there, you know what I mean? Sometimes I felt like I was, you know, competing with guys, you know what I mean, to try to, you know, get this spot on this radio show or get this slot on this at this concert so I can get that bag and do this, get that magazine placement and things like that. And then once I started feeling that way, you know, I lost an enjoyment of like doing music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I lost enjoyment of doing music. So for me, it was like, man, you know what? I might not never get signed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just the truth. Like,
Fact.
I might not never get signed. No matter how dope I think I am, no matter how fire, no matter how many I might not never get signed. But what can I do to stay involved in music that's going to bring me happiness, you know what I'm saying? And keep me pushing. And keep me pushing. You know? And I feel like when you take that mindset and apply it to anything and everything that you do, you ain't never going to lose.
Never.
Bro. Like, you're not never going to lose. You know, I came out guns blazing like, yeah, I'm about to get signed. You know, I'm about to go jive or something. So come see me. You know what I'm saying? Come see me. Man, D-Son definitely shitting on Nick. Y'all know how I get down.
No, it was just we just had to do it the Rockefeller way.
But it not in, you know, I had an opportunity, but it not happening and, you know, not going the way that you wanted it to go, you know what it bred in me? Humility. Being humble.
You needed that.
You know what I mean? Like being humble.
Because now it's for forever.
Yeah.
Now you ain't getting signed. You got your own label.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I might sign your son. Come see me if you need a job.
See me.
Put him on that.
Yeah, put him on that.
Let him see what he do with that. And then let him come to God.
And that's how the 501c came along. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, how can I stay involved in music? How can I stay involved in music and still, you know what I mean, and still be fulfilled with my, you know, with my existence in the music. That's how I put together the 501c. Hey, let's just bring both worlds together, you know, teaching these kids how to be entrepreneurs, getting out here and getting it, man, and then showing improving together with the league, you know what I mean, with stuff like 76 East, with price just went up and things like that, surrounding yourself with people who really out here doing it. DJ Firm, perfect example, you know what I mean, out here doing their thing on the entrepreneur side of things like that. Like you say, everybody can't do it. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do it. This shit is hard, bro.
It's not for everybody.
This shit is
another
hard.
gym, Lil Duval. I follow him very close. He said, listen, you can do everything right and it still not work out for you.
That's a fact.
You can do everything right. You can do everything you want. Opportunity just doesn't come. Time just doesn't line up, and you don't get the things that you thought you wanted in life.
Look at sports.
That's how it works. It happens all the time. And people have to realize that happens in real life too.
Yeah.
And you got to keep trying over and over. Like, I wasn't no Pro Bowl NFL player. It didn't work out.
Yeah.
But you got to keep reinventing yourself to go to something else, or you'll stay, or if that one loss hurts you, you'll stay there forever.
Say that word again, reinvent.
You got to reinvent yourself.
Say the word.
You have to reinvent yourself. That's the beauty. That's when you see people have longevity in life, you able to reinvent yourself to something different, especially in entertainment, because that's just the easiest. See how many times Snoop has changed his like flow or who he is and reinvent, but he's still Snoop, still the core of him, who he is as a man.
Look at his brand too.
But he's been a Rasta. He was with No Limit. He was with Death Row. Reinvented himself over 20, 30 years and is still the core of him, but he still reinvents himself so many times to stay relevant.
Let's use Snoop as an example when we talking about reinventing outside of the music. Y'all know when he came in, West Coast crazy, man, fuck this, fuck that, you know what I mean? Forget the East Coast and all that stuff. This man was on a wrestling show last week, bro.
He's doing Corona commercials.
Like he was on a wrestling show. The man was announcing he announced the joint with
cooking show with Martha Stewart. Stop playing with him.
Man, look.
A murder, he beat a murder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now me and Martha too cooking show. Put shizzle my nizzle.
The ability to don't never underestimate your value, your brand, and your ability to reinvent yourself.
You can become whoever you want to be today.
Yep.
Today is the 100%. First day of you becoming whoever you want to be.
100%.
I told him I'm the biggest star in the world. I'm gonna have the biggest shows, the biggest movies, the biggest series, grossing ever. Kevin Hart, I'm on your ass. Jerry Seinfeld, I'm on your ass. And I made that true by my work. It ain't never too late. I don't care how old you is. If you ain't dead, it ain't too late.
Dog.
Get on your job. Mind your business and get on your job. Or don't.
Ice Cube said that shit about music when they asked him about is hip hop, his music, is rap a young man's game now. You know what I mean? He was like, look, like it's anybody's game who want to be in the game. He said, no, it don't matter how old you are. It's no age limit to dope shit.
It's wide open. Yeah. Ooh, say it again.
There's no age limit to dope shit.
Nah, age don't know no limit to dope shit.
You know what I
That's
mean?
big facts. Big facts.
I be hearing a lot of gems, man. I always store up here, put in the notes, be like, man, like, hey, that shit's real. You know what I mean? So whatever bag that you got to get to, man, get to it, man. Jim was on in the background. He said we got about 10 minutes, man. I like what we did. Last week. We was just giving flowers to everybody.
Let's make it.
We gonna start
every episode. Every
we just gonna
10 minutes, Jim.
Yeah, 10? We gonna just give flowers to my man. So I want to shout out my man Seth Willis, man. My man said, you know what? Go back to the Park District. You know what I'm saying? He's actually, man. So I'm sorry. Don't charge it to me. Said you probably put something in the inbox. I don't want to look at it right now because I'm live. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Don't charge it to me, B. I'm sorry. But long story short, Said got like this dope apparel. I was like, yo, like, tell me what you want, like, whatever you need for me to support, because it was dope. And again, I'm trying to make a conscious effort in 2021 and beyond to show love to everybody out here doing whatever it is.
Especially if I know you.
Especially
I don't know Louis. I don't know Virgil.
Yeah.
I don't know Virgil.
I want to support as many Black-owned entities as possible, Black brands, whatever. I want to support as many people as possible. So I asked him, I said, man, like what do I need to do to support? I'm thinking, just, paying for some merch.
Yeah, give some bread. Start with the bread.
He say, yo, let me get y'all some apparel, rock it on the show, shout me out, show me love.
Say less. I need that ASAP. Send my shit, man. What's up, man? Say what up, man? Where's that?
Check this out. When we come back on the 26th, my G.
I need that, G.
We need that.
I need that, G.
We need that.
I need that.
Large, you know what I'm saying? I'm 6'2", I'm 6'2". I looked at myself in the mirror today, man. I don't know. I might be pushing 6'5".
Nigga grew like Jason Tatum over the last couple months.
I might be pushing 6'5", you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I need that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I don't care if it's a sleeve, bro. You're like, hey, we need that. We need that, man. So shout out to Seth Willis doing this thing,
I gave your
man.
flowers last. What do you say? Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
It's a lot of people. Malcolm just hit me up, said make sure y'all shout out the page. Malcolm, I don't even know what your new page is, bro, because you ain't really on social media like that no more. But y'all know Malcolm got the Forgotten Kings and Queens. Fact check Malco. It's gonna be hard for him to get here because he do the e-learning joint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we gonna get some merch. We gonna get some merch.
We gonna
get
some merch for you though.
I know that.
We gonna rock some of your merch though. Fact check Malco, man. Shout out to Fact check Malco. You know our
shout out my homeboy the Gun Line, Ray Shea Hill, Chef. The best smoker in the business. He'll smoke anything for you. I think he a personal chef to Chance the rapper.
Okay.
Ray Shay, aka I call him Gunline. Remember what was the movie from the Life? Gunline Boss.
Gunline
he
Boss.
was actually an offensive lineman when I played arena. That's how I met him.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm calling him Gunline, because he used to protect me like a motherfucker. Shout out Ray Shay Hill. Who else I had? Man, who else we got some flowers for? I just had some. Oh, shout out Tony. My big homie Tony. He got the cigar line coming out. Cigars, big stogies. Shout out big bro Tony. Got a big cigar line coming out. Big, so I'm gonna get you one or two.
Put me on that.
Yeah,
put me on that.
Straight Colombian hand roll.
Put me on
pure
that.
premium. Shout out my homeboy big bro Tony. Got the cigars coming out real soon.
Mm-hmm.
You know his price just went up all day, every day.
Price went up, man.
Big merch. We got big merch on the way. New merch on the way. That top.
Show that hoodie, man. Show that
top.
hoodie,
The top coming.
Okay.
Let them know that price just went up.
That's called branding.
Man.
That's called branding right there.
Get that.
Oh, see
Get that ASAP, man.
Y'all see the hat too, man. Y'all see the 76 hat you got on, man.
D-Son got that on. Let them see D-Son.
Yeah, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. League of Extraordinary Chicago. Hey, when you get up here, Biggs, we got your hat. Biggs, your hat is in.
Biggs, your hat is in.
We got your hat. When you get up here and you join the network, bro, we gonna do you right, man. Shout out to the sponsor, Albert Ray, as you can see right there, got the crowns, man. You gonna get your League of Extraordinary Chicagoans hat when you make it. You know, when you get to the draft. You know,
gonna be good. You're gonna be all right.
We gonna put your draft year on there. 2020 for Biggs, 2021 for whoever want to come on this year. Chicago flag to the side, man. Shout out to Albert Ray again. Shout out to the sponsor, man. Doing all our crowns, doing all the crowns for your people, man. Let you know, cause like he say all the time, cause kings wear crowns.
Kings wear crowns, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This custom Chuck, my man D-Son, the League of Extraordinary Chicago.
Make sure you follow everything.
Oh,
you
yeah,
about to take us out.
I was about to throw it right to you.
Oh,
go ahead.
Oh, you want,
no. D-Son, tell me where to take us out.
Make sure y'all get to our Facebook, man, the League of Extraordinary Chicagoans Podcast Network. I know that might sound like a lot, but it really ain't, because y'all know we the League. You know what I'm saying? The League of Extraordinary Chicagoans Podcast Network. Y'all make sure y'all follow the page on the Twitch. Y'all make sure y'all follow the Twitch, because everything, the live stream, all our programming, we got Bigs coming soon to the network. The LEC Pod Network, the LEC Pod Network. Y'all make sure y'all on that. All of our God damn it,
DSPs.
our Instagram, we got so much stuff, man.
Everything. Come find us, man. We gonna
Instagram LEC_pod.
Y'all get on the screen. Get on the screen,
man. Like,
League of Extraordinary
so much
Chicagoans.
stuff, bro.
I am Custom Chuck. This D-Son, Jim in the building. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We see y'all in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Holla.